What's good with y'all? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I'm glad we come back with a stream like this because the last time we left off with my dog TC, the connection and all that shit was going on. So we back at it again, man. Off season 2024. So you feel me? Go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself.
Good with me. That was a
Yeah.
position I really feel like we needed because Marlon just been pretty inconsistent with all these injuries and just overall physicality, speed, everything. He just been on a decline.
Uh, let's listen. I really was gonna hope we somehow transition to the Marlon conversation, but being as though we got here, no, it's cool, bro. It's cool. I didn't know how we was gonna do this, so regardless, I'm glad that we're gonna take the time out to talk about this Marlon shit since it is most recent. That's just been going on. So we been talking about Marlon's decline, being
Last year, me personally, I just feel like he should have been focusing more on recovery and all, especially with us giving him a contract and stuff.
right.
But he wait until the season start back up, basically, to start the podcast up again.
So
And
do
feel
you?
like
Oh, go
go
ahead, go
ahead.
ahead. My fault, bro.
I just feel like he take his free time and then he use the season for more of his stuff.
Right. So you feel as though all that considered, you still think DB was the best pick for us, first selection in the first round.
It was that on O line for me.
I agree. I was just curious, man. Just my take on the Marlon ordeal. I don't think he's taking it serious enough. I've been asking for a lot out of Marlon and Ronnie Stanley, respectively. Uh, I've seen bright moments in Stanley. I've seen a few moments out of Humphrey when he's been available, but not enough to justify his contract. Um, I'm glad we went cornerback. I'm glad we went Nate Wiggins. A lot of people. What the fuck are you talking? What?
Look, I'm a Thunder fan. There's a Magic jersey. You don't like Magic, huh? Y'all done have respect for Magic.
Hey man, that's my squad Lakers, so I don't know what the hate is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got respect for him. No worries. I like
But
Kobe too.
yeah, man. But appreciate y'all dropping in, man. You know, I'm fine with Marlon leaving too. Uh, I'm more concerned with Bateman more than I am with Marlon. But we're gonna talk about that a little later too. But I was really pleased and happy to see that EDC wasn't scared to address the elephant in the room with regards to Marlon. I don't trust Marlette. A lot of people like Marlette. I like Brandon Stevens, but I mean, he got one more year with us until he's out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what we do without Stevens at this point. So I'm glad he addressed that need. Who was the second pick? Rosengarten. How you feel about Rosengarten, bro?
I like that pick. Mainly out of necessity. I will say that much. I liked it a lot of because we had to go O line at that pick. Honestly, he was the best available right there.
Right.
So we ain't really got no choice but to like it. We got to see what he's talking about though, for real.
Right.
He look like he pretty sturdy though.
Yeah, I appreciate out of all a lot of people was disgruntled about how the Ravens didn't jump up and grab another lineman that was highly recruited. I didn't see it, but I did notice that all the linemen that was taken ahead of Rosengarten, and it might be nothing. I could be just looking too much into something, but I took notice that Rosengarten didn't have no knee braces, none of that shit. The rest of them did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's indications of knee problems, but I would assume if you got knee brace on, you need some type of assistance. You know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely
So
prefer the no knee brace.
yeah. So I thought that was
Flexibility
something.
and everything.
Yeah, I thought that was something to take note of. It was how you say his name? Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Asadia, how you say his name?
Which one, the O lineman?
Nah, the pick after Rosengarten.
I thought that was TJ Tampa. TJ Tampa was 4.
Who was?
TJ
T-
Tampa.
yeah, and I liked it that too. I liked it TJ Tampa. I liked it his
Oh,
fam.
okay. Yeah, you talking about dude
Yeah,
from
I'm
Penn
one.
State.
Yeah, I'm
Not
trying to get his name right. Hold up, hold
Adafe
up.
homeboy. I don't even think he from Penn State though. I'm trying to think. He might be.
Where was he? Adisa Isaac. Okay,
Yeah.
Adisa Isaac. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to butcher his name. Adisa Isaac. Um, I really didn't like that pick when it came across the screen. I can't lie. I was really baffled. Like, what the fuck? I didn't understand it. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I had to look into who he was. Number one, and then number two, when I seen his story. Not that it always translates just because you had a rough life. That don't mean you're gonna have success in the NFL. But at the same time, um, Devontae Walker. How you feel about Devontae Walker, bro?
I like him as a deep ball threat. I was I'm from South Carolina, so I done seen him. I done seen a couple games of him.
Oh wow,
He
wow!
pretty
I didn't
decent.
know that, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah, I ain't know. I never heard of him.
Yeah. Drake May, North Carolina, that was his quarterback. He went to
Oh, that's right. Okay. He
hmm
got drafted too, didn't he?
Yeah, Drake May went to the Patriots.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Of course, we talking about TJ Tampa a little bit. Rasheen Ali. I didn't know much about him, but I I
Don't he got a
I was
slight
fine.
injury right now also?
I heard rumblings about it. I don't know how bad it is, but I did hear something about that. I automatically knew though if we was going to go up, it, the only I got to talk about this. The only issue that I had with Ravens looking in the direction of Derrick Henry was how much we would be willing to pay for somebody like a Derrick Henry. Seeing as though that they was able to negotiate something that was team friendly for him and the team, I'm more than what fine with it. And what came also with that was the fact that uh, Henry is known as the workhorse. So I'm like, if
Yeah.
we going that far to go grab him, it's clear as day we trusting in him to take on the full workload of not having a full cast no more because Gus is gone. And it's
Yeah.
still bothering me. I gotta say this too as a Ravens fan. It's still bothering me that we don't got Gus no more. Like that shit bothered the fuck out of me when we got rid of him.
Gus was a dog. Consistent dog too.
Yeah. I don't think he got a real fair chance to be the RB1. Not sure what the issue with him and John was, but yeah,
More pep in his step too. He showed major improvement these last 2 years for real.
yeah, he been doing this thing. I always seen Justice as a good pass blocker, but it was times where he wasn't doing his job in that department, but it was showing up as a regular running back. So
Especially field
he
vision.
doing
That
this
was
thing,
his
man.
worst thing. But he done got better
Yeah,
at that. He used to
yeah,
get open lanes and still can
yeah.
get
Oh
caught
man,
right out the
yeah,
steal.
like a deer in headlights, so to speak. Yeah, yeah. Shouts out to Justice, man, for holding on. Then we went Devin Leary. How you feel about going QB in the draft?
I didn't mind going QB. I just didn't really like the Leary pick, honestly. I ain't gonna tell
Who was you expecting? Who was you expecting? Was somebody you was expecting?
you. I really thought they was gonna explore that dude that we had last year a little more that was on the practice squad. I just can't think of his name.
You talking about Malik?
Nah, Malik too, but it was another dude we had also.
Tyler?
No, not Tyler was second.
Josh Johnson?
No, it was that dude. They cut him. That might have been 2 years ago.
Mm.
The rookie QB dude. I think we might have undrafted him. He came in that Steelers game that year, won the game.
What's that Tyler? Ooh, was he a white boy?
Tyler got hurt too. Nah, it was a black boy.
Mm.
I can't think of his name right now. He was
Well,
all
shit.
right.
Speaking of, they did double up on that by getting Emory Jones and was it somebody else? No, I think they might still got Josh Johnson, but still, yeah, they definitely got Emory Jones.
How many QBs the Browns got right now? What they got? They got Deshaun, Tyler, Jameis Winston, and the dude they still had last year. They showing out, ain't it?
You said Tyler too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. They definitely got Tyler on. Yeah, they boy, oh boy, man, that Watson deal is still blowing up in their face as we speak, man.
definitely is.
I was fine with the Leary pick. When I watched the film of him, he seemed to have a good deep ball. So yeah, if it's a can't body, I'm fine with it. If he's backing up Lamar, I'm fine with it too. Uh, I'm really not tripping off of that. Um,
They said his downside was turnovers. That's what I ain't like.
whose was?
Larry.
I I didn't check his
Mm-hmm.
stats, so you probably got me on that one. I was just looking for the something positive to see out of it, but
Yeah,
I
got a
don't.
strong for
Yeah,
real. They say he
yeah,
can make just about every kind of throw too.
yeah. That's I just rather somebody. Uh, God damn. I gotta watch my words. I don't want to say non-black, but I'm serious, bro. We need a change of pace, dog. I'm tired of seeing the Malik Cunninghams and the Josh Johnsons,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that. I'm over that shit. Um, Next was Nick Samek. I never heard of him, but a center.
Center.
Okay, yeah. And then Sanusi, Kane, the safety.
Safety.
I was kind of surprised by that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was kind of surprised by that.
I figured after Gino they was gonna explore because they was bringing in safety in the also, so I figured they was gonna try somebody. They say the undrafted free agent safety from Maryland been outplaying them though. Really, I ain't no
And
lie.
then the aftermath of it, like,
Seeing it, I was just like bump 'em. Like we don't need them no way. I don't really care. But the aftermath of it really what got me. He taking it like a female. Honestly, he really is taking it like a female.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm I'm
Heavy.
I'm conflicted on this only because um, I had no issues with Queen from the time he was drafted up until his
He was gone.
departure. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I had my moments of criticism for him, but
Mm.
not none enough to be like I could not like how some of the fans are like, oh,
The
I can't wait to see
reaction.
him. I hope Derrick Henry run him over, and it's not like that for me.
I
Um,
still kind of hope they hear run him over, fam. I ain't gonna tell no.
that's cool. That's cool.
I need
I
one
don't.
good little stiff arm.
Go ahead, bro.
I just said I need one good stiff arm on
Oh
Queen. Just
yeah,
one, just so
man.
we can get a picture. Every time he say something, we can just post that and just do a
Yeah, I ain't got no I ain't got no smoke with Queen. He's still young to me, so like in a sense, I understand the youngness and being young and dumb, for lack of a better word. So like, I don't pay too much attention to it, but at the same time, those moments of him saying what he's saying is what my issue too was while he was here. You know what I'm saying? It's the off the field shit. Like, I don't want my players being affected by what people that's not even in the locker room got to say. It's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers have got to be in you, but I don't need you putting attention into the wrong shit. Same with Marlon. You know, you're doing a podcast, but at the same time, your game ain't really where it
no
need to
one
be.
near need to be.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially not for the money you making. What Marlon
right,
making top five cornerback money right now? I'm
easily,
pretty
yeah.
sure it's about top
They
five cornerback money.
He said, if I'm not mistaken, in that same podcast just recently, that said somebody told him that Jalen Ramsey said thank you or some shit like basically I got you your contract the way you did, and
Mm-hmm.
it immediately pissed me off low key, like, because then I'm like, damn, that definitely did happen right after another. If that was the case, if we why didn't Marlon have to prove it? Why did he get a deal that fast? You know
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying?
consistently played outside corner enough for us to deserve that deal.
My fault. I'm with people in the comments. Fucking Ravens was good, man. Was good, Joe. Was good, man. Feels like he forgot he got to see us. No, I think that was calculated. PQ doing what he doing. I think it was calculated. If that's his fuel, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, but at the same time, I don't have that. Like I like what Queen provided. It made me one key moment that stood out when everybody was clowning him about catching the ball. Me too. He came back in that one game, caught the interception, and ran it back. And
Yeah,
did this? I said, "Oh shit, he didn't got here." You know what I'm saying? He didn't got here. So it was moments of being proud for him, but at the same time, again, I don't understand going that extreme. But it's gonna be something special to play up against him, man. This is a first. This is a first. This is a first, man. Uh,
all right, first off, Flocky Ravens, big fan.
oh
Thank you,
man,
thank you
yeah,
for
man, we waiting on you, dog. We waiting on you to drop again, man. God damn, bro.
word, big fan. And second of all, I just feel like we got some dogs this year, bro. Like, I ain't gonna tell no lie. Like really all around the field. Cornerback on defense was the only position I was sketched by. Not even because of Brandon, because Brandon turned up last year.
Yeah, he did. He did. He proved
He
me wrong.
always used to be in play. He always was in the play.
Just a
But now
second inch
he got
off or
ball
some shit.
skills. Yeah, now his ball skills actually getting up to par as a cornerback should. Which
Yeah,
I know it was probably gonna come with time with that position change and all that stuff he
this
went
is
through. He
true.
just had to get more comfortable. Yeah.
Hey,
So with
bro, say he in the Dominican Republic.
oh
Man, you
yeah,
be
he
safe out there, bro.
word fact.
Be safe out there, man. We need you to come back here to the state safe. But then again, enjoy the vacation because it ain't shit back here. He said Wing is about to go off soon. Yeah, man. Yeah, yo.
We needed that speed corner, bro. I swear. Especially
Yeah.
playing Chiefs first game. I wanna blow them out. We need a blowout of everybody talking about this game ain't mattering, all that stuff. Bump that. Every game matters.
Yeah,
When
that's
them boys
right.
put on
That's
that black
right.
and purple word, every guy, every time I turn on that TV, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, that don't matter.
Yeah,
I want to win.
man. You got to play like it's the last one, man. That it start from the first game. How you start is how you finish, man. How you
I'm telling you.
start is how you finish, yo. Uh, yeah. Moving from the Queen ordeal, uh, he got a lot of shoes to fill. They had Jesse Bates back there, so I've never seen Geno Stone as I don't even think Jesse Bates is that good. That's just my opinion, but
To me, they a little similar.
yeah,
They
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
similar.
But
Mhm.
that's a lot. That's a lot to. That's a big change. That's a big change in my opinion for what they had going on. Um, what happened next? I can't even call it now. The
How you
training
feel
camp
about
shit.
Lamar and Lamar and the offseason stuff? How you feel? I feel like all that was blown way out of proportion again.
You know, for entertainment purposes, I understand what people was insinuating, like, well, like Florio saying, like, well, Lamar, you didn't show up for camp, so we're not gonna show up. Like, I could see putting that out there. I don't agree. And then on the opposite end of it, you could also look at it like, what if Lamar is quote unquote giving money back to the team by doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but then when Marlon said, uh, bro, talk too much, but when Marlon said, word from the aspect of why have that in the contract if you're not going to show up? That is a valid question. I'm
I feel
surprised
like
he said it, but it's a valid question.
I kind of just feel like he put it in the contract, maybe in case. Like Lamar been on a tour this off season. This man been, I done seen him what, in NASCAR, France,
Right,
the what you call. I feel like he probably done made 3 times that this off season, honestly. And I feel like I feel like he had the choice between 4 million or 750,000, honestly,
right.
or something like that. Aaron Rodgers missed the whole dang mini count. and he ain't
Well,
even play last.
yeah, we know Aaron Rodgers don't give a fuck about nobody but Aaron Rodgers. Um, I can't crucify Lamar for it though, because at the end of the day, in my opinion, I hate the double standard in that regard, but I know what I'm getting out of him when it's time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else has to prove themselves at this point. They have to. And if you ain't even Marlon, fuck, he got one of the biggest contracts on the team. He still got to prove himself. So nothing.
My fault. But
No,
with
you good, bro.
Lamar is how he tried to call out either Bateman or some of the other receivers about not wanting to come to
When I be feeling how I feel towards the team and start saying little shit, I don't pull shit out my ass just cause or just for views. I gotta be fair, you know. And when I look at the situation and from what happened last, you gotta take on that persona, do it all the way. Cause guess what? I remember OBJ, he was always in the face of his QBs,
Yeah,
always on their ass like
that's what I was feeling too.
that was
Yeah.
initial reaction, and then afterwards, I said, you know what? Let me calm down. If this is what's needed to spark a fire under everybody else, then so be it. Kobe used to do this too, so I can't just dismiss it and view it one way. We gotta look at it both sides. So, like you said too, bro, earlier, it's on both of y'all. This is the year where we either see where you either really got a genuine I don't even want to say connection, but you got your skill set, and Lamar, you have your skill set. If y'all can't fix it together,
Y'all mixed them. Yeah.
it's a done deal, and both of y'all don't need no input. Y'all need to go your separate ways, and we need to call this experiment done, yo.
Not getting done. Second round, first round pick for Andrews, and you still get to keep
While
Likely
you can,
added on to the draft. That's
while
the
you
rest of the O
can,
line right now.
yeah. All right, bro. I'm fine with it, man.
And a receiver. Yeah, I am too. I feel like it's time to make a switch. If we
Tough, man, because then everybody talking about Devontae Walker, and I'm like, man, what does that mean for Bateman? I'm not making my case for
and
Bateman.
I don't think Devontae is ready yet. Good amount last year.
Yeah, I think the thing is with him, I'm not loading him up with catches. I like him
Oh
getting
yeah, yeah.
catches in certain spots and shit.
Situational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I expect a I don't know. Do you know they say the sophomore slump? So I was about to say I expected something big from out of Zay, but
Shoot, look at Kyle. when no, that boy went to
this is
all
true.
pro.
This is true.
That's my favorite player on the defense right there. That boy right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Oh my
man. Uh, with that being said, who do you put in a list of having to improve this year?
god. Adafe Owe and
Dafe,
David is
David
them
Ajabo,
my main two really right there. And Bateman.
Dafe, Ojabo,
Owe. Yeah, I'm your Owe 2 or 3. If there's the right defense on them.
um,
Say a better route runner though.
yeah, easily, easily,
Mm-hmm.
easily. And way tougher as a player as well too. But
Oh yeah. Break tackles and everything.
how do we feel about McDonald being absent and Zachary Orr having to take over at the defense? Now this may seem minor to some, but in my opinion, I don't think we've ever had a first year defensive coordinator come in a situation like Zach Orr. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I think most people that we didn't have that defensive coordinator been coaching for a while, at least been with the Ravens for a while. This is his first year as a defensive coordinator. So do we have full trust in Zach? And it's no shade towards Zach. It's just a question. Just a question.
I feel like it's gonna be a slight regression, but it's not
Hmm.
really no down on or it's really just more of a compliment on McDonald. Because I think McDonald was the best defensive coordinator in the league last year, honestly. Even with having Marlon and stuff on people. Because we really
Right.
could have been undefeated last year besides a couple plays. We even held
Well,
the Chiefs to 17 in the playoffs.
but that we got to leave it right there because this is definitely bringing me to my next question. I don't think it's being talked about enough. Uh, but why, in your opinion, bro, do you think McDonald was so eager to get out of Baltimore after the AFC Championship game?
The way the offense played, they consistently threw the defense out there, and the defense consistently did their job. Besides literal like player catch, the two Kelsey catches was the difference in that game, bro. And there was good defense on both of them. The Marlette one at the end he got cut, but he tried to come back. But the Kyle Hamilton catch,
Yeah,
that was good defense. He
yeah,
that was just even Kelsey himself said he didn't think he was coming down with that ball.
right, right. That was a great play. It was a great play. It was a
Yeah,
great play.
besides them two plays, we really dang near locked the Chiefs up. But you sent it, and they were sending them right back out there with how much we ran the ball. What it was raining that game, and we ran the ball 9 times total.
So could we? Is it a stretch to say if we had Mike as head coach, do you think he would have came at that game the same way John did? Do we come out
Nah,
that
cause he
game
just
with a
came
win?
from Michigan. He would have ran that ball. He just been under John brother too.
That and this is what bothers me and worries me at the same time. If we can breed our own like that, they said
Why we
McDonald. Yeah, McDonald been with the team since 2014. I had to go look this up. Anybody think I'm bullshitting? Y'all can go check it out. He been with the team since 2014. Was one of the main people close to John Harbaugh since that time frame. For
if
him,
anybody could have came in to take over the head coach job, this was literally our perfect fit as a Ravens coach. If y'all really want to keep this Raven football going, like honestly.
that's that's what my thinking was, and I not genuinely was against it. That's how bad I thought it was going to happen.
I felt
So
it was gonna happen though. I was like, damn, he gonna be gone.
so to see the outcome turn into what it is, and then on top of it, like we even didn't even get a farewell from McDonald. You know what
No,
I'm saying? What the fuck happened in that
John,
game?
John.
And this is why I can't cut nobody no slack no more because everybody needs to be held accountable at this point. What doesn't get said is going to keep happening. This is like when we got a motherfucking bad employee uh, at work. If don't
Mm-hmm.
nobody say nothing, everybody gonna keep having to account for the lack that this motherfucker is doing. You know what I'm saying? So and Lamar,
With the way special teams is now, he
yep.
definitely worthless.
So
Like honestly,
I feel like Lamar is your responsibility
oh,
on
this
the
making
internet.
stuff worse.
Yeah, leave that for us on the internet. Yo, that's what we here for. That's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? Let us do that
Yeah, he
shit.
put Bateman in a place like I gotta go work with this dude, and then that in itself is just gonna mess up the connection. Cause it's
Exactly,
like
yo.
if he don't want to genuinely go there, then you gotta be the one that say, "Hey, where can we meet in the middle?" Like it
Come
gotta be
on, man.
someplace we can meet in the middle.
I didn't like that, bro. At first instinct, and they always told me when you taking the test, always go with your first instinct. Don't second guess. I did not like that shit when I first heard it, bro. I didn't. I didn't, yo. I really didn't. Because you wouldn't have said that shit about Hollywood.
Or OB.
Matter of fact, this is my biggest issue too with how everybody will run with the narrative just because it makes sense because it protect Lamar. Oh, we don't never build around Lamar. Yo, everybody we done had that on this team since he been here been fucking from Florida, yo. It got so
Yeah,
bad where I kept saying I don't want no more Florida players on the team, yet
yeah.
we still do. So what do you mean they not building around him?
Cause even if they like, I think they be mixing football connection with real connection.
Right.
And that don't always be that. Like some people
Hell
come in,
no.
if that's the case, Nelson Aguilar will be 1,000 yard receiver this year. Like that's
Exactly. We can go even deeper. Who the hell else was it? Willie Snead. Um, I'm damn. I went blank for a minute. It was another player I was just thinking of. Just because
Crabtree.
you can
Who
say
was it?
Crabtree, just because you got him on a team, just because y'all from the same neighborhood. That's what it was. Sharice Wright,
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Smith, and Sharice Wright. I never forget when they sat there and had an article saying Sharice Wright and Jimmy Smith was high school teammates. I'm like, what the fuck do I got to do anything? I'm like, all right, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But here it is, a situation where they'll bring on somebody else from the team just out of familiarity or whoever they comfortable with. All right, I'm fine with y'all doing that, but it better pay off. It didn't pay off. I can say
It
that about almost every Florida player we done had post
changes the
beyond
flow.
Lamar.
It changed the flow because Lamar
It
gravitates
does.
towards them now. If
Yep.
he got
And
that
that
he got that Florida boy right there. It don't matter if Bateman wide open right there. If Zay got
yep.
his hand up for that ball
Yo.
on a street route, it's going to Zay on that street route. It
And
don't
this
matter if Bateman got the first down right there open.
and this is what I was saying when we had Duvernay and Prochet and all of them. So hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody try to clown. They trash X, Y, and Z. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck y'all looking at. Because every time I see them, they'll get open. But guess who Lamar kept looking for? Motherfucking Hollywood. Every
Mm-hmm.
time. And I'm sitting there saying years ago, like, yo, Lamar don't be looking at everybody. Because it's Lamar, nobody want to sit there and address the elephant in the room.
He
But
got
now when
better
it
with it
happened with
this year.
Bateman,
He got a
he
little better with
did.
it
He
this
did.
year. I
As
give
he
him that
should.
much.
As he
Mm-hmm.
should. But it was
That's definitely
still
true.
present that he still either had a saying Lamar wasn't throwing to him.
Yeah.
So
The whole
that's
reason why he got his
whose fault is
contract because
this?
they know that's the issue. They know Bateman not the issue. If
And this is
Bateman
what
was the
I'm
issue, he wouldn't have got an extension. They
no,
don't look that hard. Like he ain't come out there put up 400, 300 yards and they just be like, oh, get a 2 year, 3 year extension. They ain't it.
right.
Like we don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, something gotta give, man. Something gotta give, yo. We can't keeping the same type energy all the fucking time, yo. Yes, we see
I'm
Zay's
hoping
there.
Derrick Henry stabilize it.
I felt like for a little minute when Mark Andrews first went out, I felt like Lamar wasn't looking that likely all the time. Just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I'm like the same way how Mark sat
If
there and
likely
was trying
miss
to
a
rush
ball,
back.
Lamar get mad at him.
Yeah,
Likely
that's what
miss
I'm
a
saying.
he'll go put on
Meanwhile,
likely for a quarter.
yeah, he ain't gonna throw to him. But then we see Mark get endless chances. Come on,
He do.
man. Come on,
Lamar
yo.
got
We gotta
some
make
bad draw.
plays, yo.
He was coming off an injury, and then my boy, he did have some bad
He
draws
rushed
last
him
year.
back. They rushed him back, and I didn't understand why. But in my opinion, again, it seemed like he was nervous about likely taking his spot.
Yeah,
But welcome to the team. What other
that's
player don't feel
football.
like that, bro?
He
Exactly.
took hated her spot.
Come on, yo.
And y'all
Like
was
I
the
don't get
same
it,
age.
dog. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, man. Niggas gotta be real with themselves, yo.
They do. It's
Gotta be
football.
real, man. Come on, let the next motherfucker
Football got some
shine, yo.
different.
Defer. That's always
Yeah,
been the case. That's always been the case, yo.
dude said we was lined up. They was lined up for the run, so we didn't. Ever since I've been a Ravens fan, every team we done played done lined up for the run, bro.
Yep.
What are you talking about? That don't mean we don't run. We never did that. What team? What last year in the playoffs? As a team, if anything, every year we done see what they done been lined up in the box. What you call it? Like every team play the run, bro. That don't mean you force it to the. Especially when we now, if the Chiefs would have been out there scoring for real, then I would have agreed with them. But
Right.
they wasn't scoring for real. They didn't. They
No,
didn't
there
even.
was no
They
need
didn't
to
run them
panic.
good drives.
There
Yeah,
was no need to panic, yo.
we could have won that game with field goals.
Easily. They if Patrick was on the Ravens, they game plan would have been different. John game plan would have been different. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I could be tripping. I don't
It's like
know
they want
if
him in
John.
Lamar's situations to fail.
I don't even want to say that. It seemed like it's directly coming from John. I don't know if John got an issue because he had to get rid of his prize QB in Flacco. I don't know if he's still holding on to that. You know what I'm saying? But it still seems like some type of hidden vendetta somewhere.
Yeah,
This
like
is
you
true,
either
yo.
gonna choose your own coach or else you gonna get kicked out instead of the coach. If he let it go too much, they'll end up getting rid of EDC before they get rid of John.
I hope so, man, because I've seen enough, yo. I've seen enough of Lamar reason we kept Greg Roman for 4+ years. Come on, man. Shit don't make
Because of
no sense,
that
yo.
one revolutionary year he had, that was it. That's the only reason why he was kept. He had that one amazing year.
But the crazy
Which
part, we won the Super
because
Bowl
of
with
Lamar.
Jim Caldwell. Jim Caldwell was going the season after, if I'm not mistaken. Gary
Mm-hmm.
Kubiak had a damn good season with us.
What
When
GM went to Lions? I
who?
think he went to Lions after. GM and went to Lions after,
Oh
ain't
yeah,
it?
yeah, 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 yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
who else? Who do we have at running back? It's on the tip of my tongue. God damn, what is his name?
Which year?
When we had Gary Kubiak, Justin Forsett.
Yeah.
Justin Forsett. We had a damn good running game that year with Justin Forsett, but
Heck
he
yeah.
was
I think he
gone.
averaged like dang near 6 yards a carry.
Yeah,
Dude
and
was
and,
killing.
and Kubiak was never to be seen again after that season. So it's like, come on, man. How much more power do he need, yo? He
Oh,
leading us astray. He not leading us to the promised land. He leaving it in Lamar hands to do it, and then he act like he don't know how to coach no more, and thus leaving it in Lamar hands again.
and all the blame on Lamar considered a choker when really
That's what
John the
I'm
choker.
saying, and this is what I'm saying, yo. How much more torment we got to keep going through, EDC, yo? We obviously know what the problem is, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he want to battle the coach.
and we
It's
lose
wild.
every time because he don't never had the motherfucking mental capacity to go toe to toe with them.
Think about it, bro. We beating teams like Miami, Lions, 49ers about 20 plus. Like we beating top playoff teams by 20 plus. Who else is doing that?
Hey,
Who
man,
49ers? Who else is doing it? Like it ain't no other team in the league that can do that. And he got it. And he goes away from what worked.
every game, every important game, every
Mhm.
important game, we breeze through motherfucking Texans, mostly running the ball pretty much, and all of a sudden you see Andy Reid and you shit
A
your
team with an
pants.
even worse rush defense. 25th ranked run defense versus the number one run defense, and you run 9 times total.
And you know you gotta love Derrick Henry just as a player, but let's just be real. We've had the number one rushing attack for how long now?
Yeah,
Like,
about a couple years.
do we really need Derrick
Couple
Henry
years.
again? No, we don't need Derrick Henry. We need
But
the
it's
coach to
really
do
just
his
a
fucking
stabilizer.
job. Yeah.
We need now. That's gonna be what messed the coach up. I think that's why EDC went and got him to let him know, John. If you don't run Derrick Henry, then we know you can't say we do this the best way they lined up for the run. It don't matter because everybody lined up for the run against Derrick Henry. It don't matter.
This that moment, that little bit right there about letting John know with the Derrick Henry signing tells
Mm-hmm.
me, EDC is starting to separate the friends from business now
Most definitely.
because it's no excuse, yo. It's
You see
no
what Willie
excuse.
Taggart
Anybody,
said, right?
any other head coach do some shit like that. If that was Todd Bowles, if that was motherfucking Rex Ryan, if that was your ass is gone. Your ass is gone. He don't need no more excuses, EDC. You cannot save him no more, EDC. This is
Mm-hmm.
it, yo. This is it, yo. He done sabotaged us 2019. He done sabotaged us 2020. I can't even. We could have still beat the damn Bengals when everybody was hurt.
With Tyler Huntley. That's how good we is. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody like us.
he's costing us Super Bowls, yo. Enough's enough, man.
Bro, we had Gus Edwards and J.K. and they gave it to Tyler Huntley to dive over the line.
I'm tired of everybody sitting there saying, "Yo, we don't never got wide receivers." Yo, bro, we haven't even everybody that we went to the playoffs with. We could have beat. We could have beat with everybody we done had on the
With
roster,
every team
yo.
we done had,
Every
every team.
team, yo. That's the crazy part. And then everybody keep making it like we need some start. No, yo, we just need
We
competent
just need this
coaches. That's
together.
it. That's
You
it,
would say
man.
what even back on the Derrick Henry thing and the John thing, you can tell it wasn't something that the coaches was a part of because Willie Taggart was saying he ain't even think the Derrick Henry signing was gonna work with the offense until he seen them.
Damn.
Hmm
I could believe it though. I could believe that.
hmm
I could believe it, yo.
That
That's
mean
fucked
him and
up.
John close. He done been under John, Daddy, and the brother. So
Yeah. He said
if he
that's how he
had
got
that
there.
opinion, yeah, if he had that opinion, that's John opinion. He look kind of like a do man, like
Mm.
from what I done seen.
So that Derrick Henry shit definitely wasn't John Harbaugh calling them. Mm-mm.
Not if Willie ain't okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But that's good. That's good to see we at least getting some progress here, man. I'm glad EDC finally growing some balls here because
Right.
something got to give, yo.
Mhm.
All these draft picks that you done got over the past couple years since you stepped in as GM, they all can't be trash, bro. Unless he not doing what he need to do uh, as a head coach and putting them in right spots. We didn't already
Even
had,
our developmental coaches be on their game. We be breaking these
yeah,
guys in and trade. Look at Arthur Marlette, man. His coverage and all that stuff ain't never been like that with
no.
nobody else. The physicality was always there. But
But this is where my
Brandon
concern comes
Stevens,
in too.
like,
This is where my concern comes in for Zachary Orr. Is he going to be able to do what Mike McDonald was able to do as far as putting
he gonna
people in
be
the
more
right
aggressive.
spots?
I think
Okay,
he maybe is, but he gonna be a little too. The aggressiveness could work, but I feel like we gonna get more pressure, but we also gonna get hit a little more. We gonna get hit up a little more this year. We ain't gonna be clamping up no people to no 10 and under a game
right.
last year. I give them at least about we might can hold 20 and under, but it's gonna be up to our offense to still
Yeah,
do what they did last year.
I still trust what's his name, Kyle, to do his
Yeah,
thing, to still keep going up. And again, the new additions of Wiggins, man, I think that's going to help out a lot. I don't know why people was bringing his weight into it. Oh, oh
you
man,
can cover.
hold on,
Hurt.
hold on.
You good.
I'm gonna tell it to her. But yeah, man, ain't no way we shouldn't be able to keep that same type of how can I say momentum that we had with McDonald, and then some. Now you got Brandon Stevens, you got Marlon Humphrey coming back, you got Nate Wiggins coming in filling in. You still got, like
And
you
they
said,
say
Marlette.
Pepe turning up at
Well, it's
practice.
good. It's good to hear because between him and Jalen Armour Davis, I didn't.
They
They
say
looked
Jay
as
Lama
good as
Davis
going to
actually
me.
been playing good. Them boys see that they got some competition for real now. They were just going against late rounders and undrafted last year. They
Yeah,
didn't have to do nothing. They actually got some corners in there that want their spot for real now. These dudes are drafted higher than they was.
facts, facts, man. Um, we definitely gonna be getting ramping it up some more with these videos, man. I've definitely been
Oh
absent
yeah.
for a minute.
Just let me know.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely got we definitely about to start ramping. All right, man, y'all. We out, man.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.